Hey, Tubes. I don't know. I want to talk about this some more. I, I, I kind of ran out of time at the end of that one. Um, I just, like, where are we going to go as a society from here? We're a mess. There's no, like, think about what, people reward. Think about what sells. Think about what, people like. And it's not good stuff. You know, people like people who do crazy, sketchy, not thought out well things. People like people who hurt other people and hurt other people's feelings. People celebrate violence and sarcasm and just general, disagreeability. I'm on a dating site, and you wouldn't believe how many women put, that they have a sarcastic personality. And of course, I'm thinking that's why you're single. All right. There's like these like, oh, I'm just one of the boys. We don't want that. Women, we don't want to be with just one of the boys. We've been with the boys all day. We want to come home to a woman. Don't act like a man. We don't want that. It's not. That's why these men aren't fulfilled in their relationships, because they need a woman. Men need a woman, just like women need a man. We need each other. All right? It's just how it works. And just the fact that no one knows how to act, and no one knows how to, like, be, and it's just, we're just going to end up a bunch of lukewarm, cold fish, friggin' sarcastic, negative, sexless. Like, you're not going to be able to tell the difference between a man and a woman, because they're just going to be, whiny pussies. That's what this modern generation is. They're not feminine. They're not effeminate. They're not masculine. They're just little whiny, little soft milk toast, little baby creatures. Given the power to, like, do what they want, and it's sad. I mean, who do these people have to look up to? If you try to act like a man, that's chauvinist. If you try to act like a woman, it's like, oh, look at, don't be, Yet, then you look at, like, stuff like, oh, he was clearly always supposed to be a girl because he likes girly stuff. He likes ponies. He likes this. So I got my 5-year-old a sex change. Okay. So the modern feminist isn't supposed to act like a lady and like ponies and shit. But if you're a boy and you like, dancing and wearing pink and ponies and shit, then that means you're a tranny? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Do you understand how that's baffling? Like, how that doesn't make sense at all? It's like, okay, you like girly stuff as a boy, so let's go ahead and get you a sex change and make you a girl because you're supposed to be a girl. But if you're actually a girl, you're not supposed to like girly things because that's, like, makes you lesser. How are people not seeing this? How is it not completely obvious that is a mind F? How is that not obvious that that's supposed to be there to screw us up? How is that not obvious? They're telling you, all right, if you're a man and you act like a woman, well, then you must be gay, all right? But if you're a woman that acts like a woman, oh, don't do that. You're a lesser woman. You're supposed to act like a man and be one of the guys. What is going on here? And now you have the modern woman, and they're not good at anything because they don't have this. You see this? You don't have it. You don't have it. You're better at other things. You're better at other things. You know what you do? You keep us sane, which is good for everybody. A society of sane men means everyone wins. Like, you got other stuff to do. You're stronger in here. You could take more crap than anybody. All right? These are your strengths. Long-term thinking and the ability to put up with an impossible amount of crap. Men don't have that strength. Men, we can bully through and do what we need to do. But as soon as there's too many things going on at once and, people crying at us and all this, we can't take it. We break. All right? That's why we need women to be women. We need someone strong that could take care of business on the logistic level while we're running around killing ourselves physically. That's how it's supposed to be. And to say it, to say it's more progressive for it to be otherwise is going against. That's the thing too. These people, believe in evolution. They believe that mud, gave birth to life. They believe that that we're related to chimpanzees, yet they're still chimpanzees, and there's no evidence of any missing link of any species ever anywhere. There's no transitional species of anything anywhere, and there's still horseshoe crabs. There's still chimpanzees. There's still earthworms. What are these people talking about? Yet, these people who believe in evolution think that, that the 120,000, which is all crap, it's that, that we've been doing things is wrong. So the same people that think that, I don't know. See, do you see this? And you try to explain this to the normals, and they look at you like you have six heads, like you're the crazy person. When everything that they learn and they swear by, and that is their religion, is contradictory. Every piece of it. None of it coincides with each other, and that's why they're so confused. That's why they're so useless. That's why they don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to deal with anything. And now you have this next generation with all this safe space crap, and they're completely useless. You can fill an auditorium full of these kids and arm them with bats and knives, and I guarantee I can murder all of them within like 6 hours with my bare hands. Because really, all I would have to do is kill 2 or 3 of them, and then they'd all be, ooh, and, hiding and probably killing themselves. I don't even know. This upcoming generation, they're all, a bunch of gender fluid. Like the men look like little twinky, little sprinkly fags with the little skinny arms and fat tits, and it's like, what's going on here? You got pointy boobs and skinny arms and you're a man. And then you got these chicks running around, they all got short hair. They all, it's just like, don't you miss it when women used to smile? Didn't you miss that? Don't you miss going somewhere and there's just a woman smiling just makes the world a better place. But you're not allowed to do that anymore. They all this mind stuff, all this mind effing going on for all of us is, we're seeing it. You can see it. You can walk down the street. You can have interactions. You can go anywhere. You can try to get a friggin' coffee, and you see it. You see what happened. You see what they did, and you see that it was 100% successful. I don't understand, especially because these people are so heavy on evolution and that we're improving. How are we improving? No one knows how to do anything, but that's better. You have no skills or talents, but you're superior to your predecessors. In what way? In what manner? All you millennials, how are you better than anybody? Can you do anything? What, you're better because you have access to the internet? No. That's the internet. You're not part of the internet. You might think you are, but you're not the internet. You didn't make it. You're not propagating it. All these millennials, what can any of you do? Play video games? Seriously. What can any of you do? Any of you? Do any of you have any skills, any talents, any knowledge, any ability? Can you do anything? Probably not. Because if anyone ever told you you were wrong, you break down. Oh, they're just doing it their way. No. Do you think that's how martial arts works? Do you think that's how cooking works? Do you think that's how any art or like any discipline? Discipline. The word discipline is in discipline. It requires discipline to learn a discipline. To be like, do whatever, you know? Now people can't do anything. Go watch an 80s movie. Go watch the Puppeteers and all that stuff. No one can do that anymore. It's been 30 years and we lost that skill. Think about that. That's just one thing that no one can do anymore. And we were doing it 30 years ago. Go watch some old Hollywood movies from like the 50s and 60s and stuff, and the 40s. It's like, look at the sets. Look at the work. Go watch friggin' Cleopatra. It's not a good movie, but look at the sets. Look at everything. Look how beautiful everything is. We can't do that anymore. That's what happens, and it doesn't take long. Read a history book. Watch the fall of Rome. Look at what happened right after the fall of Rome. Within one generation, they didn't know what the aqueducts were. What are these things? I don't know. They collect rainwater, and then we get water off of the side of them because they were crumbling and falling apart. You know, they didn't know what all these massive structures were, and they didn't really care. And it took a generation. It doesn't take much. And it's clearly what they did with the hippie generation was the worst thing to happen to America. That was the goal. And like I said, I don't know what else. You'll go and walk around and you'll see it. You know? A lot of the older people are just they're not useful. They're just older scumbags. They're just older people that talk about stealing shit and doing drugs and promiscuous sex. And like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe that was charming or like interesting when I was younger, but now that I'm in my mid-30s, it's like I have no elders. I have no one to look up to. You know, these are my elders. These people are idiots. These people are drug addicts. These people are sluts. These people are witches, and you know, think that they don't remotely understand the powers that they're dealing with, but they freely deal with them. They're idiots. They're the biggest kind of idiots, and they unfortunately raised a whole generation of idiots. And now here we are. You're either, you know, weren't raised by a hippie and you're, you know, Ivy League, you know, like whatever. Or you were, and you're like homeless or on welfare or methadone or whatever government thing because you were never pushed to do anything. I don't know. Like, you can see where we're going. It's nowhere good. And I don't understand how people don't see it. I don't understand how you can be, you know, oh, you know, being a woman isn't about, pink ponies and flowers and derp. That's, that's not being a woman. Yet, if a man acts like that, oh, he must be a woman. He must be a woman inside. We have to get him a sex change. I'm too fed up to cry. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't know what to say. You know, God help us all. But, the majority don't want it. You know? You ever tell someone that you're praying for them and like they get mad at you? This is the end. You know? God help us all. I'm like waiting for the work call. That's why I'm like sitting here in my suspenders, getting ready to go. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I had more structured stuff to say, but I'm just kind of ranting. I have so many videos that I haven't put up either. I'm running out of time. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day and God bless.